Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of It's Look Who It Is, another brand new episode of It's Look Who It Is. And I'm feeling pretty good, I haven't done the Pokedoku today yet, so we'll do that later. Probably, we gotta give the average viewership Andy's, like, actual gameplay to watch, because I feel bad just ranting about stupid bullshit for 12 minutes and then finally getting to the run. I'm sorry. I am sorry. We got our month in review, by the way, and we got like 200 plus comments and like 600 plus likes, so that's pretty cool. You should remember to do that more often by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Yeah. I think let's do something a little wacky, okay? Let's do Moriko, but she's got all perks and we're playing ill-fated. I'm feeling like an ill-fated run right now, honestly. Who up ill in their fates? So true, bestie. Old God? I'm gonna be honest with you, I kinda don't want an old god to get in the way here. I'll be real with you, I kinda just want an old god to just kinda shuffle out of the way. You know, gods, they're not really a big deal. This post was made by the Heretic Gang. I mean, every single thing here is absolutely fantastic. What the hell do you want me to say? I could be happy with each and every one of these. This is like you win the game right off the bat. Doomed already. Fast swimmer, core, strength. Oh my god, it's beautiful. If we get good luck like that on our next level up, it'll be a shoo-in. Me when it's father's old shotgun. So true, bestie. We do need to return it, and we might be throwing it in an Eldritch Monstrosity. We'll see. Why am I looking at this? I haven't looked at this in 80 years, but it is Dexterity, Knowledge, and, Strength? Dexterity, Strength, and Knowledge. We're gonna try to get one of those. It's everything but Charisma. We're gonna try to get one of those. I can't guarantee that we're actually gonna be able to do that. Maybe it would be better just to get some sort of healing item, but I mean, everything but Charisma literally is 9 stamina, which is kind of a big ask if we're being honest here. But there's not gonna be, speaking of content, you know, we talk about content a lot. There's not gonna be a Dark Souls today. Plunger had something come up, and he was busy IRL, and he was unable to work on the Dark Souls. So I think we're gonna use this as an excuse to make up for the No Gloomwood episode. Because I have free time later. We had a thing where, so the FC has started a few statics, and because I don't respect my own free time, I guess you could say, I'm helping manage all of them. And so what we ended up doing was, we had a couple of people, one of them, they got a new job, like, as they joined the static, and then they need to get moved to a different group because their new job has them working on raid days, and then another one just wanted to do casual content. They gave it a try, he gave it a try, and he was just like, I'm good, I'm gonna go back to doing casual content, thanks for the introduction. So we had 2 people who basically left around the same time, and one of the things that I was scrambling for is, like, you know, to get them, to get the group that lost them basically fills or new members to do tryouts. And, you know, you gotta give it to the 3 a.m. party finder. It really does work wonders. Oh, man. Oh, there was this one person who apparently I interviewed twice, and this was a while ago, for, like, a different group or whatever, but this is like a lesson sounds, like, very arrogant or whatever. It's more just, like, advice. But basically, we had this person, and I assume it was because they were, like, kind of awkward, or, I don't know, they didn't want to be presumptuous? I have no idea what it was. But I was recruiting for a static position because I've been doing that a lot recently. And this person, they send me a tell, which is fine, but I always follow up with, hey, can you join the party finder? Because what I do is, and I saw some other people do this, so hopefully this isn't, like, freakishly abnormal and I'm crazy. But what I do is I have it to where... Why am I doing this? I don't know why I bought that, but I did. I basically have it to where... Ooh, the school is doomed, huh? Do we even want to do that? I don't know if we want to do that. That's two ill-fated investigations for 15 EXP? Probably not. The juice probably ain't worth the squeeze in that regard, brother. But, they messaged me and they were like, hey, do you have this position open? And the thing is, I told them to join the Party Finder, and apparently, according to them, I had interviewed them before. I had no recollection of it, I'll be real with you. I'll be honest with you, I had no recollection of it. I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze. We're going here. So they basically told me, hey, yeah, you interviewed me before. I don't want to join the PF, or I don't want to join the party because I don't know if I'm going to get in, because I didn't get in last time. And again, I don't recall this at all, but I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I literally don't remember. I have no recollection of it, but it's entirely possible. I forget things a lot. Me and mind wipe Rutsu. So true, bestie. So they said, like, I'm not really sure, but I was like, hey, listen, we've got the position open now. It's a beginner group. Do you want to join? And then they started talking to me in the tells, and I'm like, hey, can you join the Party Finder? And the very important reason for this is because the Party Finder is cross-world, okay? And I'm going to explain to you why you join the Party Finder, and then you're going to hear what happened, and you're already going to know what's going to happen because I've already explained how the Party Finder works. So Final Fantasy XIV sucks. It's a bad game. It's a bad game, and it sucks. And one of the reasons why it sucks is because of its archaic systems. And so, in order to tell someone, in order to send someone a tell, you need to be on the same world as them, which means the same server as them. Now, you can server travel. However, Party Finders are cross-server. So as long as you're on the same data center, which is like a grouping of servers, you can still see another person's Party Finder. Now, there is an option which is identical to sending a /tell. And it allows you to private message somebody who has a Party Finder open, which is what they were doing to me. Now, the only way to do this is for somebody to initiate the tell through your Party Finder, and then for you to hit the dedicated button combination on your keyboard, and that is the only way you can reply to them. Because if you just type out /tell and then enter their name and their world, it won't work. If you right-click their name and hit reply, it won't work. So the only way you can do it is with the button combination, which makes it intrinsically annoying. But the thing is, this tell channel, it's identical to sending a tell, but because of how Final Fantasy XIV's internal systems work, or it's just a game design decision, I have no idea what it is. But this tell channel only works. It only works. We never need attack speed for the rest of our lives. We're gonna just take strength. Yeah, we're just leveling up strength for the rest of the game. This tell channel only works if the Party Finder is open and has slots open. And if, for instance, you had a Party Finder with, say, 1 slot because you're recruiting for a static, and you don't want to interview 2 different people at the same time using a private messaging system that works by hitting a button combination on your keyboard, which sends a reply to the last person who sent you a private message, meaning if 2 people are private messaging you at the same time, you cannot choose who you respond to. Unless there is some, like, esoteric way that you can do it that nobody has ever told me about. Because cross-world tells are so annoying. They're so annoying. And by the way, there's cross-world party chat that just works. So it functions identical to party chat. I have no idea why it is the way that it is for tells, but... So, you only want to interview 1 person at a time, because if 2 people are private messaging you, then you can only respond to the person who private messaged you last. Maybe you can hit it twice in a row. I don't know, man. It's so, like, it's horrible. It's unintuitive. It's horrible. It's awful. You should just be able to right-click and hit send tell. Or just be able to type /tell and then enter the person's name. I don't know why it's so hard. You have to use a button combo, which is just like a reply to the last person who messaged you, and that's the only way to do it. But basically, whenever somebody tells me /tell private message to reach out about a static position, I always immediately tell them, join the party finder. That is the first thing that I tell them. And if you do not join the party finder, if someone else does, because the party is open, that will cut off our ability to private message each other, because the party finder has been changed. It's been filled. So the party finder itself is gone anymore. So the Alt-R command for telling somebody who recently told you doesn't work. It doesn't work. We gotta do thaumaturgy, teacher. It's so true. And so this person, they were communicating exclusively through tells, and they wanted to apply to the static. Like, here's the thing. I don't think I pressured them in any way. I said, hey, I guess it didn't work out before. I still don't remember it, but we have the position open now. Do you want to apply for the position? And then they said, their ass said yes. Not only did their ass say yes, they started telling me about all their Savage experience and about their qualifications, what they wanted to do. They went through the whole goddamn interview, and right near the end, as they were, like, in the process of messaging me, the party finder got filled. And can you guess what? The person who joined the party finder, which is the first thing that I ask of everybody, is the one who got to try out for the static. That's amazing. So, if you are trying to join a static, and you see a party finder pop up, and the party finder has limited slots, and you are not on the same world as the person hosting that party finder, for the love of God, do yourself a favor, okay? And just join it. Oh, jeez. We're gonna rest a couple times after this, so that's fine. Like, because that really is silly to me, because it's like, there is no reason why that person shouldn't be trying out for us, except the fact that they just did not want to do one simple thing, and they just wanted to go over tells. I assume it's because they were nervous and awkward. A lot of Final Fantasy XIV players are nervous. They're very skittish. And it's very... Ooh, we are on Gazoo, aren't we? Oh, we're on Gazoo, that's true. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to be socially anxious. It's okay to be nervous around strangers. There's nothing wrong with that. There's literally... Oh my god, you psycho. What the hell? Sanity after sanity after sanity? Oh my god. Sorry, I probably shouldn't be talking about, like, people being anxious and then immediately followed up as psycho as the game griefs me. Probably shouldn't do that. That's probably, like, offensive comedic timing, so I do apologize for that. But basically, like, it's okay to be nervous and anxious and awkward around strangers, okay? It's not, like... It wasn't natural to me to be able to talk to strangers, okay? I was socially awkward for a few years. It just, that's how it goes, you know? Sometimes it's hard to talk to other people, and that's fine. The thing is, though, if there's something that you want, you cannot, like, just be passive about it, if that makes sense, right? And this could be very bad advice depending on the person that you are, so do take it with a grain of salt. But is very important. Oh no, don't do that. We're fighting the school in a second. We need all the attack speed we can get. And I don't mean the school as in, like, the people in the school. I mean we're going to physically fight a building. Yeah, just play it safe. I think we block, and then we just do a couple of attacks as a treat. Like, we could realistically kill her on the first turn, but, yeah. I don't want to take the risk. We're on ill-fated. We don't need to take any risks. We don't need to take any more additional risks, I should say. But basically, like, all I'm trying to say is that if there's something that you want, and it's a social thing, right? It's not, unfortunately, it's very difficult to be in an environment where that can be, like, handed to you or, like, safely, you know, gotten, I guess you could say, right? If you want to be social, if you want to meet people, if you want to make friends, you're just gonna have to, like, it's hard, I'm not saying it's easy, and you're gonna fail a lot. You're gonna fail a lot if you're doing it for the first time, but you really just gotta go out there, and you really just gotta try. You know, I've met, like, a lot of people who were socially awkward in my time playing video games, and in the real world as well. And the thing is, a lot of people are paralyzed by the idea, and this is gonna sound silly to some people, but there are some people who are genuinely terrified of the idea of being cringe in public or in an online space. And it really bothers some people, and it really makes some people nervous. And the thing is, first of all, the important thing is to realize is that if you have a cringe moment in public or online, unless, like, you are in a high school gossip channel where everybody acts like, you know, they're gossiping teenagers or whatever, 99% of people are gonna forget that you did a cringe thing, like, 5 minutes after it happens, right? Like, if you say something awkward, like, if you're at a restaurant and somebody hands you your food, and they say, enjoy your food, and then you say, you too, person's gonna forget about it in, like, 5 minutes. Like, it's literally never gonna, like, sink into their brain or their head. They might remember it if you come back again, and they're just gonna, like, think, oh, you know, I was the person who was kind of awkward. But it's not, even in that situation, that's not even a big deal. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally nothing at all. Like, it quite literally is, like, completely nothing. And the important thing is that when you're trying to make friends and when you're trying to talk with people, there are gonna be some people who are mean. There are gonna be some people who make you feel bad. But you just kind of have to keep, and again, it's not easy, you just kind of have to keep throwing yourself out there. Like, the only reason that I have a lot of friends that I like is because I went to areas where people hung out, and then I talked to people. I was awkward. I had a hard time making friends. And some of the people that I made friends with were also in a similar situation where they were awkward too. But, like, you know, it really is just, like, it's difficult, but it gets easier. And that's the most important thing that I should say in this video, is if you are trying to make friends, or you're trying to, in this case, trying to get into, like, a savage static or whatever, right? It doesn't matter what it is. It's all a social thing. Everything we're talking about is social, right? It doesn't matter what it is. It literally doesn't matter what it is. If it's a group event, or a group game, or a group, like, I don't know, like a comic book store that has, like, game nights, or game days, or, like, a Warhammer store, anything like that, the people, like, okay, here, how do I put it like this? There are gonna be some people who are mean. There might be some people who make fun of you. You might not get into that group. But eventually, you will find the group that's for you. You will get that group. And a lot of people, you know, if you're doing something that's gaming related, they just want to talk, they just want somebody to enjoy their game with. And if you show up and you're like, oh, you know, I'm kind of interested in, like, Warhammer, or I'm kind of interested in Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh! Could someone tell me more about it? There are so many nerds who will talk your ear off about that for hours on end if you're willing to listen. And it's great. It's absolutely fantastic, you know? Having somebody to just kind of, like, share their fixation with you. And that is a good way to sort of, like, make a friend. It sounds a little bit weird, but, like, you know, if you can get somebody talking about something that they like, and then you listen, and then you find, like, that you have an interest in common, and then you start talking about something that you like, and you're sharing your passion with them, that's a good way to connect with somebody. It is. It's true. And so, you know, you just, it is really weird because it's very difficult to explain it. Like, you just, at some point, when interacting with people, it just kind of clicks. I'm not a psychologist. I have no idea about any of that stuff, so I can't accurately describe it. But I have been alive for, I mean, not a long time. Definitely a shorter time for a lot of people, but I've been alive for a decent amount of time, you know? And it really does just get easier to interact with people the more that you do it. And eventually, because listen, I know some people who, when they interact with somebody, they feel guilty because they were like, oh my god, you know, I was so awkward, and I feel like I was cringe, and I wasted that person's time or whatever. You know, I know, like, several people who are like that, or I've met several people who were like that. And the thing about it is, like, eventually, if you keep interacting with people, you're gonna get to the point in your life where you start to realize, like, oh, you know, maybe the other person was an asshole, you know? Maybe the other person was a dickhead. And that is when you start getting a lot more socially confident. And you start to realize that, you know, maybe I'm not so bad at this thing after all. And then you get more confident with interacting with people. You don't have to talk to strangers who you'll, like, I don't know, you have, like, literally nothing in common with and you'll never see again, right? You don't have to do that. But it can help. Like, just striking up a conversation with somebody. It's hard. Listen, I know it's difficult for some people. If you have that problem where you can't talk to people or you're having a really hard time being social. But, like, you just gotta do it. It's like a muscle. It's literally like a muscle, right? You gotta flex that muscle. You gotta exercise that muscle. You gotta talk to people. You do. And everything, like, anything that can be described as, like, a skill or, like, a habit or whatever, anything like that, it gets easier the more that you do it. So the more that you talk to people, sure, you're gonna roll a couple of nat ones on your charisma checks or whatever, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. You can take your time. I don't know how we got off on this. I don't know how we started talking about this. We were talking about, like, some person not joining the party finder and being, like, really worried about wasting my time because they didn't want to do it again or whatever. I don't know, man. Just be more confident in yourself. That's the only way that you're gonna that's the only way you're gonna meet people and you're gonna make more friends. It's the only way. Literally the only way. You gotta get out there. You gotta get out there. Anyways, that's enough heavy topics for now. We're gonna load up the next mystery and then listen to banger OST, and then we're gonna do Pokidoku. Hell yeah. I'm announcing we're gonna do Pokidoku in this episode like it's some sort of, you know, like, thing to look forward to later in the live stream when I'm just gonna click a few buttons and then we're gonna be there. You know what I mean? It really is. It's look who it is. Wait, hold on. I didn't turn off the window capture. Hold on. There we go. You don't need to see the fact that I use DuckDuckGo. That's true. You don't need to know that I use DuckDuckGo. Let's play! Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Monotype Alola. Oh, God. Oh, no. It's all over. No evolution line monotype. Scyther evolves, doesn't it? Oh, God. God, what doesn't evolve? Hold on. Monotype Psychic. Abra. Easy. Steel Psychic type. I should know this. I feel like I should really know this one. Legendary Psychic. What is that, like? I mean, Mewtwo is the obvious one, right? But we could do the, What is that one called? It was like the Diamond Pearl, whatchamacallits. I thought it was like low something. You know, like there was like a blue one, a red one, and a yellow one. That's a psychic type. I mean, we could just go Mewtwo. Like, that would be so easy, but I don't want to just go Mewtwo. I feel like I should really know Psychic Steel. No evolution line Steel. What the hell is Steel and no evolution line? Alola legendary? I don't know. I could have swore there was something with, oh no, I misspelled the name. Hydrapple? That's adorable. What in God's name? I thought there, oh, no, these ones. The Tapu Bulu, the Tapu Fini, and the Tapu Lele. These are legendaries, right? These are legendaries. We can also just do the Moon Bat. Is it like Lunala? That's Alola, right? Alola is Sun and Moon, right? Got it. Alola monotype? Alolan... Rillaboom G-Max, so true, bestie, so true. The hell is it's a dolphin? It's a Neopet. This is a Neopet. You can't fool me. This is a Neopet right here. Alola Steel. It must be like an Alolan variant. I can spell, I swear. It has to be like an Alolan variant. Right? Like, I swear to God, it has to be. I wish you could just type Alolan and it would come up with the Alolan versions. Oh no. No evolution line? I guess we could go like, what is it, Mawile? Mawile's Steel. Does Mega count as an evolution? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So we'll take Mawile there. I really like Mawile, but I didn't remember if she evolved. No evolution. I mean, legendary Pokemon, like, most of them don't evolve, right? So, we could just pick, like, I don't know, my boy Palkia. Oh, what the hell is Palkia Origin? You mean this thing evolves? No. Okay, Dialga. Oh god, Dialga evolves. Okay, how about Garatina? Garatina? I don't know how to spell Garatina at all. Garatina. The altered and origin form don't count as evolutions, right? Oh god. Okay. Zapdos. The hell is Zapdos Galar? Is that an evolution? Is this why it's actually secretly hard? What's the one from X and Y? It starts with a Y, right? Yeah, this one doesn't evolve. This one does not evolve. Absolutely not. It's just a giant-ass Y. How could it possibly evolve any further? Monotype, no evolution line. Oh god, there are so many Pokemon that got evolution lines. Like, I remember there was the Pitbull, but then there's, like, a smaller Pitbull. Alola Monotype. Oh, god damn it. Psychic Steel. I feel like I should know that one. Legendary Psychic. I mean, I think we're gonna get owned here. So... Wait, is Cresselia Psychic? I feel like Cresselia is Psychic, right? She's pink? Let's just do Mewtwo. Let's just do Mewtwo. That's easy. Let's just do Mewtwo. I'm sorry. I have to be basic. I'm so sorry. Monotype Alola. Monotype, no evolution line. What the hell doesn't evolve? Oh god. Monotype, no evolution line. Electabuzz. No, there's a small one here. Also, there's a big one. True, there's a big one. Electrode? He's sweet? There's also, yeah, there's a small one. I don't know, does Genesect evolve? That's just Steel, right? Genesect is just... No, it's insect in the name, dumbass. No evolution line. What the hell is... Searching Alola doesn't even give you the Alolas. You son of a... Okay. Psychic Steel. Psychic Steel. Hold on, hold on. Let me enter my Mind Palace for a second here. This sounds like something I would get. Gallade is a fighting type. So I can't use that one. Oh, God. That's tough. That's tough. I don't know anything about Sun and Moon. I played it for, like, I know there's a moon, and I know there's, like, a solar cat thing. The fact that I remembered what a Yveltal is a goddamn miracle. I need to play a Pokemon game, man. I haven't played one since Alpha Sapphire. Psychic Steel. Psychic Steel. Let's just look at let's just look at Gar. Okay? Zygarde 10%, Zygarde 50%, Zygarde complete. Gengar Mega, Gengar G-Max. See, I thought it was the Gramble Fantasy Versus. But apparently not. Caracosta? I don't know what that is. Aggron. Dragapult? Dragapult. Me and Dragapult Rutsu. Meowscarada. Okay. Monotype, no evolution line. I should have just picked Mawile. I should have just picked Mawile. Monotype, no evolution. Oh, wait, hold on. The ghost. The cast form. Oh my god. I was thinking back to my Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire poster in my room from like 10 years ago. Oh. And then I remembered cast form. Clutch as hell. Thank you, Pokemon Millennium. Very cool. I need to figure out what Alola is. I need to play more Pokemon games. I haven't played a Pokemon game in 80 years. Psychic Steel, that's still bothering me. I really should know this one. Alola Monotype. I mean, hold on. This has an easy answer, doesn't it? Can't we just do the seal, or like a Rowlet or something? This is a Alolan, right? It's the owl? No. Give me the seal. The seal one. Because I that's the one that I chose when I played the game for like an hour. It's not a Palafin, is it? No, that's the dolphin. Ah, crap. A Pineco! Bruh. Fanfy, there it is. I was looking for you in one of the last episodes. Okay, here we go. I just typed starter. There we go. We'll find it. Listen, I can only type Rowlet. I can only type Rowlet. Oh no. Rowlet is not. It's a Litten. It's a Litten. Goddamn right. Okay. I will never get a 9X. I will never get a 9X. Psychic Steel. Psychic Steel. Psychic Steel. The hell is a Shiinotic? A Cyclizar? A Woshin? A Shiyu? Hey Reshiram, how's it going? That's from Pokemon White, right? Wishy-washy school. So true, bestie. So effing true. Alola Steel. Alola Steel. What the hell is a Steel type from I don't know, is there like a graveler or something? Oh my god, there is. I don't know, that might be a steel type. I can barely see what it looks like. The hell is an Escalavier? Is that from Alola? That looks like it's armored. Golem? Golem? Yeah, screw it. It was Sandshrew! You beast! Oh, yeah. It would be Metagross. Yeah, it would be Metagross. Brosong! I say that name every time. Brosong, I say that name every time I play Risk of Rain 2, you son of a bitch! Oh, god damn it! What the hell is Zygarde Complete? What the hell is a Cosmo? Etogedirimaru. A Solgaleo is a steel type? Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, everybody. The steel type from Alola is Celestial. How could I be so stupid? Get me out of this, man. Get me the hell out of this. I'd take World of Horror every goddamn day after this. Get me the hell out of here, bro. I don't need the EXP. Give me the goddamn healing. You son of a bitch. Oh, of course it's painting. Oh, of course it's painting. Alright, whatever. We'll do Vigil last. Ending on Vigil is like cursed energy. But we do have actually, we only have here a chance to proc Hermit for fun. So, you know, go ahead and give me a Hermit Mystery. Go ahead and give me a Hermit Mystery. You know how it is. You know how it be. Do we even need to do this? We could probably kill the boss, right? We could probably just brute force this. Probably just brute force this, right? Probably just brute force this. I knew I should have known the Psychic Steel type, man. Every single time I call those stupid things from Risk of Rain 2, the ones that throw the 3 spike balls at you, every single goddamn time I see those things, I call them Brazongs. I don't even know what their actual name is. I call them Brazongs the whole goddamn time. Ugh, no, man. You can't do me like that. You can't kill me like that. Absolutely not. Bruh. 40-minute episode. You must have really struggled on Pokidoku today, huh? Oh my god, it's doomed already. OMG, doomed already. I don't know, give me stamina or whatever. That's fine. I don't know why we didn't just, like rush the boss. We probably could have taken the boss. We even have a bullet, bro. Me and Broken Bone Rutsu, I don't give a shit about that. Let's just fight the boss, right? Maybe? No, no, it's just one investigation at this point. It's not gonna kill you. Oh, hell yeah, it was even beneficial. Love to see it. Our dedication to letting Emi die to the painting guy, Ishiro-san, that's pretty good. Bro, do you know how based it would be? Sister, do you know how based it would be? If you were able to go to your favorite artist's mansion in the countryside, and they painted a commission of an eldritch monstrosity devouring some random person. Bonus points if it's a hater. I mean, that's disrespectful to Emi. She didn't do anything but appreciate the fine arts. Now she gets to be a fine art forever. On this book of Goosebumps. Oh, that reminds me of that, like, the Goosebumps, like, TV show was, like, was alright. Like, obviously, the real bangers were, like, the Halloween specials with the mask. But one Goosebumps episode that I'll always remember was the one where it's, like, the girl... What's that? I think it was a girl. And she was, like, in this alternate reality that was, like, completely normal. But she was, like, really, really scared and worried about being discovered. And it was, like... And it turns out that she was the only normal human, and then everybody else had, like, eyes in the back of their head and their, like, hair. Oh, man. I've never forgotten that episode. And then the episode, like, ends with, like, her parents discovering that she's not normal. Oh, was that even a Goosebumps episode, or is that, like, one of the Goosebumps knockoffs? I don't even remember. Okay, hold on. I mean, yeah. It does indeed just work, chat. It does indeed just work. Me and Supperutsu. Hey, look, we're on Ill-Fated. You know how many times I've said that? I wonder if anybody doubted me that this is, like, doable on Ill-Fated. I wonder if anybody doubted me, just because we haven't done it in so long. Because you can absolutely make those checks 100%. Kurakosa mask? Cool. Ammunition against the next enemy. Neat. Do we have, whatchamacallit, time skip already? I think we do, right? Yeah, we do. I didn't hallucinate time skip. That's pretty cool, actually. So we're probably gonna win. I mean, listen. You look at first level fast swimmer, second level adrenaline, and you tell me that that's like a bad run, you know? Multiply wound. Just rubbing salt in the wound of this run. Probably gonna forget it for sanity, though. Goodbye. I literally, I know how much health this enemy can have. I don't have to care. Even though we rarely see him on, Mystery 5, where they got the bonus health. I still don't have to care about that. We're fine. We're schmoovin'. We're just sliding. Oh my god, it's more attack speed. No way. You probably just get, like, more stamina here, I think. This is insane. We actually have 3 allies. Like, the only reason we don't have more allies is that we didn't go to the schoolyard, because, like, why on earth would we go to the schoolyard? I mean, I guess this is why, because you could just get fame randomly. Now, admittedly, this is not, like, you know, useful. It's Innsmouth Look. I'll rest once. I'm paranoid with Innsmouth Look. I hate Innsmouth Look on this so much. Second enemy, I don't know, Human Lantern or something? It doesn't matter. We have Hermit. We've got a light source. It's whatever. I mean, you're just done. Like, you're just done. We don't have... We're returning the old shotgun. Not to you. We're just beating you to death. We got a briefcase full of shit in here. And we got all the time in the world to throw it at you. And if you disagree with that fact, Hermit would like to say a message to you. You're not going to remember the message, but she'll tell you. And then you gotta do Thaumaturgy Teacher second. That's like the highest prio secondary mystery. Unless you, like, really gotta get the chainsaw. But, yeah, no, that was one of the episodes of all time. Oh, we were 4 seconds too slow. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how good that would have been? Anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. If I feel up to it, I'll record a Gloomwood later today. And that'll be the replacement for no Dark Souls. Plunger is fine. He just was busy IRL with some stuff that came up unexpectedly. And so, Dark Souls will resume next week. And, by the way, because I accidentally uploaded it really late because I'm a dumbass, there was a new Lunacid episode where we fight a boss. There's probably been a card that appeared in the top right corner of that, and there was a community post as well, or at least there will be in like 15 minutes from when this video goes live. So, yeah, you should go check out the Lunacid episode, because it's a banger. And then, of course, the weekend is almost here. It's what you've all been waiting for. The RimWorld and the Little Goody Two-Shoes, which, by the way, I did want to actually announce this. I'll announce this properly on the next video, because I forgot to do it early on. But we got a Little Goody Two-Shoes Morn thumbnail. And I'm just adding the logo and the episode number, and then retroactively, we're gonna put the thumbnail up on those episodes, and then every new episode will have that thumbnail as well. Very talented artist, great cartoon style. You'll be able to see it on Sunday, so that'll be really cool. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Jesse, I'm asleep. Good night, but I'm not, because it's actually 8 a.m. I got stuff to do, but you know. I wish I could take a nap. The nap is for later. The nap is for later. I still haven't I remember asking if I could drink like a whole thing of juice and not die, and somebody responded with Fruitopia Red, or like, and I was like, oh god, am I gonna die? It's not Fruitopia though. That got discontinued in the US. I don't know why I haven't ended the episode yet, but we're going. We're given proper credit where it's due for the Fruitopia. I don't know how long I have to scroll through my notifications because it's not just comments. It's like anytime somebody... I need to figure out how to turn this off. Is it just in the settings? Okay, yeah, there's a settings page here. I'll get to this later. But every time somebody likes a reply or comments on a reply or anything like that, that shows up. And so it's like, you know, I replied to a bunch of comments recently. And people liked my comments in response, so my notifications is just someone liked, someone liked, someone liked, someone liked, someone liked, someone liked. But anyways, the Fruitopia Andy. Oh, it was Xander! Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the Fruitopia. Pouring this one out for you. But anyways, we're gonna end the episode now, and I will see you all in the next episode of whatever it is you decide to watch next, which should be the Lunacid, because I might not do another video today, but I might. I'll think about it. I want to take a nap for sure. I listen. The evening nap is incredibly based, and is the only way that I can live life. We love the evening nap. It's so based. It's so goated. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Bye. Also, we have 80 million community posts as interaction bait. We are on the we're on the bait arc. Okay. No, 1 second of false Halligan's life was pretty drab. That was an old Webweaver. He's dead. He's in the past. But yes, I have queued up like 80 million community posts for February, and I'm gonna steal one of Horg's ideas for a community post, and you'll see that on like the 20th or whatever. That's how many I have queued up. But yeah, no, I have like 80 million of them queued up, and some of them are kind of wacky, but they're all engagement baiting, and you should comment, and you should like, and you should do that on all of my videos to make me more powerful than I have ever been before, and more stronger than I have ever been before. So that I can get 40 cents instead of 30 cents per video. Thank you so much. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye.